I'm Jennifer Carpenter Peak, living in almost heaven, West Virginia, but the biggest part of my heart is living in the Middle East. After living and having our careers for 6 or 7 years or something in Washington, Bob said, let's go have a big adventure. He made me read a book about this couple who had traveled by bicycle around the world. We sold everything. He had a graphic design studio and he sold that. We bought bicycles and we called our family and we said, we're gonna go to Tunisia right after Christmas.
As we're biking through the countryside, we saw people drumming, playing flute, and I loved the rhythms that I heard there, and the music was otherworldly.
They had this music just blaring, and this song was playing, and it was just wow. What was going to be just a short trip turned into actually almost 4 years. So fast forward like 3 years, we moved to West Virginia because we realized when we come home from our trip, we did not want to move back to Washington, D.C.
The man that I originally took lessons with, his wife used to be a belly dancer. And so she started teaching, and other people started teaching, and then suddenly we had this explosion of belly dancing in this small rural town in West Virginia. So I took a workshop in Massachusetts every summer, and it's called the Arab Music Retreat. And there I learned a little bit more about drumming.
It's really funny how we became the family band. Bob was the one who started this music and belly dance group because he thought this is so amazing. He came up with the name Tarab, because that's the music that they studied, the tarab, and wuraqs, which is dance. As all of this is happening, our children grew up literally since before Lhasa, the youngest one, was born, and since Dakota was an infant, hearing this music. We took them everywhere with us. We had this unbelievable opportunity to realign this art form because now it's a family doing something that people thought was taboo.
The music that the boys grew up playing, and with the dance that their mom was doing, and the drumming with me, was sort of the glue that held us together as a family, and certainly gave us a common direction as a family as well.
In just this tiny little bit of a way, then something that seems scary to them, because the Middle East is portrayed in very scary ways in this country. But maybe those few people who come to the restaurant and try, you know, throw on a hip scarf and try doing a hip drop or something, maybe they're like, oh, well, that's really cool music. And they just have a blast.
I will play melody for you. I'll play you West Virginia country music.